Hi everybody, welcome to this During the Week video. I hope everyone's having a good week. I'm here in our fellowship hall, and the reason I'm here is what I'm surrounded by. What we have here are some of the birthday party in a bag that our senior highs and our middle highs have already put together. They did over 50 of these, and these are just some of them. They're also off to the side here, and some of the school has already gotten some of theirs. So we thank our senior highs and middle highs for putting these together. We thank everyone who donated items. And I do want you to know that we're not through with this project. Our juniors are going to be meeting this Sunday after church, and they're going to be filling more bags. We have a little bit of supplies left over, but we're also collecting more. So if you haven't brought anything yet and you'd like to, please bring it to the church office. Bring it Sunday morning with you. Our juniors are certainly looking forward to filling more bags with this. Also, just want to share with you some of the other things that are happening in our church. I'm very happy and excited to share with you that we do have a new office administrator. Our personnel committee and I are very happy about this, and we feel this will be a very welcome addition to our church staff. Her name is Leah Davis. Leah officially will begin as our office administrator on Monday, November the 2nd. If you happen to get by the office when she's here, please come and introduce yourself to her. So we're very fortunate to have her. We also have our last outdoor worship service coming up this Sunday at 11 o'clock on our front lawn, weather permitting. It's been so nice seeing the many people who have been able to come to these services. It's also nice knowing that there are people watching the service as well, whether you watch it on Facebook Live or maybe later on our Facebook page or YouTube channel. So thank you so much for worshiping with us. Thank you for keeping up with what we're doing as a church. Thank you for what we're trying to do to keep connected with each other, and this is certainly one of the ways that we do it. I also want you to know that beginning Sunday, November the 1st, our task force who's been working on the services has decided it's time to go indoors. So we're going to be having our first indoor worship service there. We want to try to make it as safe as possible. And certainly if you don't feel safe coming, we want you to stay home. We're still going to have it recorded where you can see it as it happens and then later in the day. But if you do come, please know we do have air purifiers in our sanctuary and narthex, which takes care of the COVID virus. We're going to be spacing people in the sanctuary. We're going to be asking people to wear masks and face coverings. So we are going to be taking our precautions. We do have a church email out, or in the church email, there is a survey that shares a little bit more about what we're doing. It also lets us know who plans to come to the service and how many you're bringing with you if you're coming. So please note that information. We'd appreciate it. I also want to remind you again that our Circle of Joy for the next week or so is going to be receiving funds for the Moravian School in Tanzania. They really haven't, they had their posters out. They've kind of been holding back a little bit with all we've been doing with Mission Blitz. But now if you can donate to them, they would appreciate it. If you donate by check, please make a check out to the Circle of Joy. And all contributions need to go to Sue Gentry. For those interested in getting a free will, a free power of attorney, a free health care power of attorney, as we've been talking about for several weeks now, our trustees have passed that, and we are getting things ready through Mama Bear legal forms for you to be able to do that. So that particular information will be coming out very soon. For those of you who signed up that you'd be interested in this, I hope you'll carry through and do it. For others, if you did not and want to, please know you're more than welcome to take part. This is for our church members. Do want to let you know that our preschool is having a King Moravian Preschool Touch a Truck. That's going to be on October 31st, Halloween, from 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock. It's going to be a time for children to come and touch service vehicles and construction vehicles and just have a good time doing that. We hope they'll wear their costumes. There will also be a hot dog luncheon that you can purchase, and it is a fundraiser for our preschool. They're asking $2 for each child that comes, so certainly hope to have a good group for that. I also want to let you know that we are seeking nominees for our Board of Elders and our Board of Trustees. We do plan to have our church council next month. Our plans are right now for us to have it in November. Our church council will be on Sunday, November the 16th. So please be aware of that. But we do need people who are willing to serve on our church boards, our elders and trustees. If you are willing to be a nominee, just please let us know. Our elders take care of this and work on the spiritual life of our church. Our trustees take care of our finances and property. So we're still looking for some folks who can help us that. So if you can, please let me know or just call the church office. We're also one other thing I want to share. We are also looking at doing a study, a Zoom study, and there's a particular topic for it. We want to do it on Moravian history and Moravian theology, and we're talking with someone who really knows about these two things. It's the Reverend Dr. Riddick Weber. Riddick is one of our professors at the Moravian Theological Seminary. So we're looking at 4 times in November, and maybe as we get into December, 4 sessions where Riddick will be sharing with us, and we'll have a chance to talk with him and ask questions. We are getting a survey out about that. It should be coming soon to see who is interested in that. And we have some possible times for it as well. So when you hear about that, if you're interested, please let us know. Do have some prayer concerns to share with you. We continue to pray for Jennifer Dunn, our organist. Jennifer continues her recovery from cancer surgery, but she's also in the middle of her radiation now, or has begun that. So let's certainly pray for Jennifer. We've been praying for Robin Kincaid's brother, David Sapp, who recently had a stroke and has been in the hospital. I heard from Robin this week that they found that he has pancreatic cancer, so let's certainly pray for him. We continue to pray for David Durham's brother-in-law, Mark Rogers, who has stage 4 prostate cancer. Candace Covington's father, Terry Slate, as he continues to deal with MS. Sheila Patterson's brother-in-law, Todd Smith, and his health difficulties. And certainly if there's others that we continue to be mindful of, please let me know. Call the church office, get in touch with me. We continue to pray for our school children, our students, our college students, our teachers, our school administrators, our preschool. We pray for our healthcare workers, especially with the rise in COVID these days. Certainly pray God's protective hand to be upon them. And we pray for our nation as we continue to deal with this pandemic, as well as the other things coming up for us. I think there's an election coming up in a couple of weeks, and there's just a lot going on in our nation that we need to pray for. So please pray for our United States of America. Certainly hope you can join us this Sunday, whether on our church lawn or online. I have one last message that I'm going to be sharing about the fruit of the Spirit. It's a series called Fruit That Lasts. I'll be sharing this Sunday about the quality of self-control. Maybe another reason why I'm here in the fellowship hall is because I'm reminded of self-control. I know for me, if all these cakes were baked, it would be very hard for me not to want to eat every one of them, and I'd have to practice some self-control with that. Well, I hope you have a great rest of the week and an upcoming weekend. If there are things that I or we can do for you as a church, please let us know. Also, please know that you and all of our members and the friends of our church are in my prayers. I certainly ask God's blessings just to be upon each and every one of you. And once again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch today. God bless you.